This is Robert Plank from Website Remote, and I want to show you how to log into WordPress without a dashboard using our tool. And while we're doing that, I want to answer a question that came in from someone who wants to know, okay, if we have the ability to one-click log into a client site, for example, what happens if that client deletes the account that we use to log in? Well, I'm very glad you asked that. So we're going to go to our site at websiteremote.com. This is a tool that we can use to manage tons of WordPress sites at once, update everything at once, check for updates, see what sites are online and offline. And I'm logged into my membership newbie account here, and we can see that Website Remote appears in all these lists. If I go, basically what happens is we go to our Website Remote dashboard here. I add a site I want to control remotely, such as membershipnewbie.com is our case study today, and then we get it gives us a plugin. See, there's a link right here to download a plugin, and we install the plugin right here that's called Website Remote. Okay, and so what's one thing that's really useful with Website Remote is so we have this external site that we're controlling, and if this is one of our own sites, fine. We're fine with having this in the list, but if we're controlling a client site, keeping someone else's site up to date, we don't want them to see this because they can kick us out potentially, right? So we can go into our settings, and I can say hide Website Remote on worker sites. So I'm going to save the changes on that. And all right, so while that's being saved, we'll wait for it to get to the membership newbie site. And when I go and look at the list of plugins again, we can see that the Website Remote plugin, it looks as if it's not there, but it is there. It's just in stealth mode. And what I can do here is I can completely log out of my membership newbie site. Now I'm logged out. I can go back to my dashboard here for membership newbie. I could give it a second so that it can make sure that all of my sites are here and up to date. So once that's done, what we can do is go over to membership newbie, click on this login link, and now we're logged in again. So the question that came in is, well, what happens if we go into our users here, and right now I'm the only user, I'm the administrator in this site. But what if someone else had access? So if we put in the name of the guy who wrote in, let's say that we we'll just create an account here, right? We don't even have to know what their username is. We just made an account. So here's the Robert Plank account, right? Here's what I'm right now logged in as. But now what happens if this user account gets deleted? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to this person. I'm going to log in as this person, Jaime. So now I'm this person, Jaime. And if I go, and let's say I'm going to go and delete this person, Robert Plank. So maybe like he's the client, he's going to delete me from his own site. So he deletes me from his site, and we'll confirm that that user's deleted. Now the only users here, there's no more Robert Plank in control of the site. So we're going to log out again. Okay, so now we're logged out, no place to go. And we'll go and we'll look at membership newbie again. And what we can do is once this site comes up, I can go here and log in the site again. And once this comes up, now I'm logged in as whatever administrator is available to me. And I'll show you this one more time. I'll log out of here. We're going to log out of this site, logged out. I'm going to go and look at my settings for this again. Once this comes up, I'll go and I'll log back into the site again. And this membership newbie site, now here I'm logged in. So no matter what users are in there, no matter what users get deleted, we can one-click log in to our WordPress sites using Website Remote, and it will log in with any administrator that's available to us. So Website Remote is really great for keeping your WordPress sites up to date and managing everything that's going on with them. And you can go and click and log in. And a really interesting question came in asking about the footprint, right? And so basically this question asked, if we're looking at this membership newbie WordPress site, does it give anything away in all this source code and all this gobbledygook that Website Remote is on here? And the answer is no. To the outside world, your blog looks exactly the same whether Website Remote is on or off. The only difference is that now you can run these remote commands to it and see what versions of WordPress or what plugins or things like that you have on your sites. You can click and update WordPress, update those plugins, update all those things. You can add new plugins, you can log in one click, you can do lots of different things, but your blog will look exactly the same to the outside world. Even if someone goes and tries to look in your source code, there's nothing in here to give away at all that Website Remote is on here. Another great thing about Website Remote is that it does not slow down your site one little bit. All Website Remote does is pay attention when remote commands are sent from this Website Remote dashboard to your remote sites. So that means that your websites will run exactly the same speed as they always have, and the only difference is that it will respond to these commands when we ask it what version of things are running. If we look at this part of the site, we can see what version of WordPress, what theme, what plugins, and if we go and click to update any of these plugins, or we go to log into this dashboard, or we go to edit the header and footer of the site, none of these things slow down your site. The only time that Website Remote even interacts with your site is for a split second when we log in here. So your website will continue to behave exactly the same way, only now you can remotely update everything, you can remotely turn plugins on or off, add plugins, and much more using this tool, which you can find at websiteremote.com. To not only one click log into your sites, but it will log into whatever administrator user is available to you without having to remember any passwords. You can hide it from your clients. It's got a one master login, all in one dashboard, manage and update plugins, manage and update themes, one-click WordPress updates, developer rights included, by going to websiteremote.com. At the bottom, here's the pricing. You log in, you list the sites you want to control, you remotely install the plugin to respond to updates, and that's it. Website Remote, remotely control and manage all of your WordPress sites all in one place. I'm Robert Plank. Thanks for watching, and go ahead and use Website Remote to log into your WordPress client sites without a username or a password.